Right, welcome to T Boys TV. I hope everyone's well. Big up, big up to everyone. Like I say, I hope everyone is well. We are here for obviously Luton's friendly against a Turkish side. I'm not going to try and pronounce the name because I'll butcher it yet again. But I am also live on TikTok, people. So if you do want to join on there, then obviously make sure you follow me there as well if you haven't already, and vice versa with YouTube. Make sure you follow me on there as well if you're not already. But yeah, like I say, thought I'd go live on both of them again. I'll probably do this for quite a lot of watch-alongs next season if I don't go to the games. But yeah, man, the only annoying thing is on the TikTok, it's zoomed in a way I don't really want it to, which is a bit annoying, and it's not letting me actually edit it. Aha, hold up, might be able to now. But yeah, I can hear some fans singing, and I don't know if they've rung like some fans have went there behind closed doors or what. Obviously not Luton fans, they're fans. But yeah, it's all a bit mad. But yeah, big up to everyone inside on both apps. Like I say, I'm trying to sort something out at the moment because basically it's if you can see my TikTok screen, it's not how I want it to be, and I sorted it out before I went live, but it's still changed. Oh, that's not what I want to do. So yeah, bear with me, man. I will go through all the comments and all that on both apps. Like I say, make sure you do follow me on both of them if you haven't already. Right, that's what I want to do. Right, that'll do. That'll do for now. But yeah, we are about to get underway very shortly. But yeah, the comments. So we got Hanno in the chat on YouTube, Blue Terrier as well. Says big up Tyler, big up to yourself, mate, and big up to Hanno as well. And TikTok, we got a few comments as well. A shout out to Regan in the chat and Tom. You can watch it on the Luton website, Tom. I tried to put it on the TikTok link, like in the just the comments, but it didn't let me. But yeah, TikTok. Sorry, bloody hell. Luton YouTube. Bloody hell. Luton website for free is where you can watch it. So yeah, mate. Big up. Thanks for liking the stream as well. Much appreciated, man. Let's get the likes up in here. And yeah, man, like I say, I'll do a lot more of these next season if I don't go to the games. Big up to Chris as well in the chat. He says, big up, mate. Hope you're well. Yeah, man. I'm good. Thanks, mate. Hope you're well as well. But yeah, we are about to get underway. And I will read the Luton lineup out in a second as well. So we'll go through that. And yeah, I'm quite happy on the lineup because we're actually seeing the new signings. And we haven't quite seen them yet. So that'll be good to see how they get on in this game. I mean, the last game we started off really well in the first half. I do think we dropped off a bit, as the half went on. But at the end of the day, it's pre-season. I mean, getting minutes under your belt, that's what it's all about, isn't it? So, yeah, Woodrow will be getting things underway for Luton. Obviously, did miss a penalty in the last game. Not good enough. That's 2 pre-seasons in a row. He's missed a penalty, and he's meant to be the best finisher at the club. But we're underway. So, yeah. Yeah, like I say, so the lineup, Shane goal, Chio on the right wing back, Walters, obviously a player we've signed, Holmes, who I thought was really good, man of the match for me in the last game, Johnson, who is going to be part, regular in the team next season, Doughty, obviously on the left, and then Ruddock, Baptiste. So, like I say, Baptiste, we're going to see how he does as well today, which I'm looking forward to. Chong, who's, you could probably say he's been one of the best players, if we're being honest, in the preseason. I mean, me personally, I'd just edge Morris, but the fact that he's got, 3 out of 3 goals, could have had 4, but he gave the penalty to Woodrow. I think he would have scored the penalty. Just he's looking really good, isn't he, Morris? But he isn't starting this game. And actually, looking at it, he's not even on the bench, actually, which is interesting. I've just noticed that. But yeah, so yeah, them in there, Chong there, Elijah and Woodrow. So yeah, let's see how it goes, man. Then obviously the bench, we've got Clark, McAtee, Taylor, Townsend, Horlick, Pye sold Luca, Bates, and Nelson, Francis Clark. And to be fair, when a lot of them youngsters have got their opportunities, they've been pretty decent. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm more than happy with Shea as a backup going into next season because he's very, you can rely on him. He does tend to step up every time. So, yeah, man, we'll see how it goes. But for some reason, how am I behind on the timer? That is crazy to me. But anyway, let me just go to 2:05. Right, there we go. If anyone wants to go and sync, there you go. Apologies about that. Don't know why I weren't on time. But yeah, big up to everyone inside. Big up to Early Doors. Says big up Tyler. Giving a like as always. Hope you're doing good, mate. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, mate. Hope you're well as well. Thank you for that. I'm buzzing. My video Liverpool versus Preston pre-season got 12k view. 12k. Geez, fair play. I gained 40 subs from it. I've already beaten that. Oh god. Yeah, no, fair play. I mean, I see Liverpool lost 1-0. I mean, don't really take it. I wouldn't really put too much into it. Yeah, Liverpool are playing, some big players like Salah, Szoboszlai, and a lot of players that start. But at the same time, Preston's pre-season would have started earlier because obviously the Championship's a week before. And at the end of the day, it's a new manager in it, so you're getting used to what's to come really. So I wouldn't really take too much into it personally with that. But yeah, thoughts on Luton? Like I say, people, I'm live on TikTok as well, so yeah, man, make sure you follow me on there as well if you're not already. Thoughts on Luton 23-24 season, mate? We give it a go. At the end of the day, the injuries is what cost us in the end. Unfortunately, in my opinion, I do think, especially with players like Elijah, if he was fit, we probably would have stayed up, to be honest, because he was on really good form. Not quite at the start of the season, but as the season went on, he was quite vital. It's a shame he weren't on the form he was on when we played Tottenham at home, where he obviously missed that good opportunity. There's certain games we should have really got stuff, but at the end of the day, we give it a go. People said we had finished rock bottom, worst points in Derby, all this nonsense, and we give it a go. Burnley gave it a go when it was too late, and Sheffield United are arguably, in my opinion, one of the worst teams, behind Derby when it comes to teams ever in the Premier League. I'm going to be totally honest. How many goals they conceded in the end? Like 104 or something like that. It's crazy. So, yeah, man. But, yeah. Big up to Early Doors. Says Tyler, looking forward to return to Luton back in the Prem. Yeah, I mean, for me, minimum we should be top 3 in my personal opinion. I look at a lot of the teams. Look at a lot of the teams that went down last year. They were all up and around there. Obviously, Leicester won the league. Southampton obviously went up via playoffs, and Leeds, they were in the playoffs. So for me, we've got to be up there. But again, I look at a lot of these teams this season and, in the Championship, other than Burnley, right now, I can't see anyone else finishing above us because Leeds have to sell players. That's what people seem to forget. They're in that desperate money. They were trying to sell their keeper to Marseille for 100 million. Do you know what I mean? So stuff like that. Thoughts on Barkley leaving? Again, mate, it was always going to happen, wasn't it, really? I mean, it was sort of hinted for me in his interview a couple of weeks before the season ended. He was like, he wants to try and keep Luton up, but, that's his main priority. And then one day he wants to be playing in Europe again. And obviously now he's doing that with Aston Villa in the Champions League. And, I can't blame him, man. Like, thank you for everything, really. A lot of Luton fans, especially the younger generation. He's probably one of the best players they've ever seen wear a Luton shirt. Well, he's got to be up there for me because obviously I'm part of that younger generation. And again, he weren't even playing where we wanted to see him play, which was a bit of a shame, but it had to be like that because of the injuries, i.e. with Lukonga had one for a little bit, didn't he? Nakamba was out for the season pretty much, so he done well. He done well in that holding midfield role, you could say. But yeah, doing my Championship season predictions on Monday, got them all written down. Watford fans won't be happy. I forget what they say, mate. Do you know what I mean? I don't really care what waffle they've got to say, to be honest. But yeah, whoever writes the supercomputer, seriously, they need to sort themselves out, mate. Putting Watford 5th and Luton 8th based on what? It's crazy. But anyway, so yeah, it'll be interesting with that. But yeah, big up to everyone inside. Make sure you do smash a like if you haven't already. Would be much appreciated. Like I say, I'm live on TikTok as well, people. So do make sure you are following me on there as well if you're not already. And yeah, man, thought why not go live on both. But yeah, as for the game, as for the start, I mean, there's not really too much to really take into account at the moment. Really, there hasn't really been any big chances. But I can hear fans chanting, and I think they've even got their own stuff. The other team in behind one of the goals. I think there actually is a few of their fans there, to be honest. But I'm glad we're not playing where we did the other day, because them stairs, man, the way they didn't even put anything over them stairs after when that incident happened with Chong as well was crazy. I couldn't really believe it if I'm going to be honest. But yeah, man, I'm glad he was all right in the end, and obviously he's starting now, so it's good. Felt sorry for Hashioka. Hopefully it's not one of them seasons again where we get injuries all over the place. But we shall see, man. But yeah, obviously first game of the season for us is Burnley on the Monday night. So I will be doing a watch along to that. And yeah, man, I'm hoping to go to the Portsmouth game as well. Oh, go on, Elijah. It doesn't quite get that. It's cleared away from the keeper, and it will be a throw here to Luton. Obviously, it is their last game in Slovenia today. And then obviously the next game after is Dundee on a Friday night. And then Port Vale away on a Tuesday, and then Celta Vigo. And again, I'm hoping to go Celta Vigo. Hoping to go to that game with my dad. Hopefully we can get tickets on Monday. If that is the case, I'll probably do a vlog, to be honest. But yeah, on the ball here, so it looks like Real Walters, the new signing, is playing on that right centre-back role. But yeah, I haven't really seen much of Baptiste at this moment. I'll say that. He's on the ball now. Number 26 he is. Real Walters, number 2. Obviously, that was Osho's number. But yeah, foul there on Chong. I mean, that's not really a surprise, is it? He gets fouled all the time. Watford in big trouble, having inexperienced manager. Sacking managers, found them out. Ain't sustainable. Yeah, they're in the mud, mate. I've been saying this for a while. Taking away the rivalry, they're in the mud because they're trying to do all these fan shares, right? And also, well, the fact that they were looking at rivals players. They were looking at Luke Berry before he went to Charlton, and they've been looking at Joe Taylor as well. So they're in the mud, mate. Yeah, they can't talk to us. Yeah, and then they have the audacity to sit there and go 4-2 like it's the Champions League knockout game, mate. Who got promoted that season and who stayed 15th in the Championship? Do you know what I mean? Crazy. That same manager you sacked, yeah, went up with us. Do you know what I mean? Like, they can't talk to us, mate. Yeah, they just can't at the end of the day. So that's how I see it. Do you know what I mean? Even if you're going history wise, we've beaten more head to head. We've won more trophies than them. Do you know what I mean? So they can't talk to us, mate. The only thing they can say is, "Oh, we've been in the Prem longer." Yeah, but what have you actually done in the Premier League? Do you know what I mean? That's what matters. What have you actually done? Do you know what I mean? What is your highlight? Getting to an FA Cup final and losing 6-0. Come on, man. Seriously, it's crazy. They're not too big for League One either. Look at the ex-Premier League club. Yeah, League One's actually going to be very interesting next year. I mean, there's a lot of, like you say, there's a lot of teams, isn't there? Have been former Premier League teams, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the teams that went down will do for me. The likes of Birmingham, Huddersfield, Rotherham. I mean, they'll probably come back up because that's what they do. Ball played across there by Chio, but no one's quite in the box. Shout out, man. On TikTok, yeah, we've got 173 people inside. This is crazy, man. Big up to yourselves, guys. Make sure you do follow the TikTokers if you haven't already. And obviously do smash a like as well if you haven't already as well. That'd be much appreciated. And big up to everyone on YouTube as well. Much appreciated. But yeah, throw in to the Turkish side on the left-hand side here. So let's see what's going to happen here. But yeah, it's thrown back. Rotherham are yo-yo in the supermarket. I've said it. Rotherham are like, how Norwich were a couple of years ago, but obviously, they're doing it between the Championship and League One instead of the Premier League and the Championship. So yeah, big up to the Jack is here. I believe. I'll be honest, mate. I don't quite know what that says, but I believe you are a fan of the team Luton are playing today. If that is the case, mate, big up to yourself for tuning in. But Real Waters on the ball here. Does well. Plays a good ball there to Chio, or a little bit too much on it. And it's played back. Now it's played forward here. And that ball did go out there. And it will be a throw to Luton here on this right-hand side. Real Waters will be taking it on this side. So, yeah, man. Yeah, he's looking for an option. He plays it forward there towards Chong. Rotherham will win it, in my opinion, have that League One experience, unlike Birmingham and Huddersfield will start slow and eventually be up there. Yeah, potentially. I mean, when they went down last time, they won the league, didn't they? If I'm correct in saying that with Rotherham. But yeah, throw on this right-hand side. It's thrown up there, headed away. Now it's cleared away. Should get that. They do. That's good. That's really good hold-up play there. And it's cleared away. Well done from Real Waters there to get Luton the throw as well on this right-hand side. And yeah, man. It's going to be a throw to Luton. But yeah, Real Waters started off pretty well, to be fair. Stevenage are relegated for me. Asset Steve Evans is gone. Yeah, I think they struggle, mate. I do agree with that. Baptiste tries to get it. Ruddock. That's better from Ruddock. Now Johnson plays it forward there. Now Doughty. Again, another player that's looked really good in the pre-season. That's played back. They win the ball again. Now they've got it with the centre-backs. Play the ball forward. Oh, they lose out. Elijah, go on. Elijah, chance, shoots. Oh, straight at him. Straight at the keeper. Should have been a bit better, if we're going to be honest, for Elijah standards. But, yeah, man, very sloppy from the opposition there. The fans weren't happy with me saying, at least we stayed up. I replied to be replacing you. Yeah, mate, they're shocking, mate. Yeah, another shocking team, mate. Honestly. Yeah, Chio on the ball here. Loses out. Now they try and play it forward. Cleared away. Real Waters, man. He's looked really, really good, man. He's not actually playing as a. We know he can play centre back anyway, but he's playing as a right centre back at the moment. His main position is sort of being that right back / wing back. Yeah, he's doing pretty well to open up his account at Luton, to be honest. But yeah, long ball up there by their keeper. Holmes tries getting it, doesn't quite manage to, but Shea will get that anyway. Be interesting to see when we see Kaminsky, in the pre-season, because obviously he has come back the other day from obviously the Euros. So it'll be interesting to see when we actually see him back. Obviously he's not on the bench for this game, but he is, I know he's in and around the team now. So it'll be interesting. Maybe the Celta Vigo game, maybe before that. Woodrow plays the ball in, but they will get that, and that will go out to the keeper. Stephen says, big up Ty, big up yourself, mate. Hope you are well. But yeah, 16 minutes in, 0-0. Not really a big chance. Shout out to Charlie in the chat. Like I say, guys, if you like where them comments coming from, I'm also on TikTok. So yeah. He says, what positions do you think we need to sign? For me, mate, we still need some midfielders. I'd say at least two. Um, I think with Clark and Ruddock, they'll probably have one more year. Definitely Ruddock. But you just got to move on from these players. Like thank you for what you've done, but you've got to move on. Do you know what I mean? It's the same with like Berry and Potts and stuff like that. Um, we need one centre back for me because me personally, I don't think Lockyer is going to return. And then that's really it. Unless the others are more so if someone goes, like say for example, Elijah went, which I can't see now, but say for example he did, replace him. That's the only things for me. But the main priorities are still midfield and defence for me. No stairs this time, yeah. And I was saying that at the start of the stream, much better, man. But I actually think some of their fans are really like the team we're playing because I can hear like chanting and that. All steps, yeah. Honestly, mate, it's thank goodness for that. But like I say, it's still crazy to me how they didn't even cover it with anything. But yeah, Doughty plays the ball in there towards the back post. But it's going to be a free kick to them. I'm not really too sure. Was it foul, maybe? I'm not really too sure there, to be honest. But yeah, goalkeeper's been told to move it back. He's slightly, playing it ahead where he shouldn't be doing it. Start of the month, I was under 200 subs. I'm currently 6 away from 300 subs. Wild growth. Yeah, fair play, mate. Fair play, man. Yeah, the keeper will taking it long up towards there. Yeah, I can hear some kind of chanting. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. And like I say, behind that goal, I said it earlier. You can see like their, a few stuff for their team. Like that's a foul. Chong fouled again in this game, and it will be another free kick to Luton again. And yeah, Chong, getting fouled every single game. We know it happens now, doesn't it? Often. And yet, Doughty will be taking this for Luton here. Plays it across over towards Rio Waters. Who, like I said, I've been very impressed with so far. Plays ball forward. Elijah. Ruddock. No, that weren't Ruddock. Baptiste, man. He ain't started the best. It's a foul by Elijah. He's pulled him down. It will be a free kick. And they play it back towards the centre backs. And they're going forward here. It's played a cross. Big up Chris, road to 300. Yeah, fact. Headed away. That's cleared away there. Chong on the ball here. It's a throw to Luton on this left-hand side. Doughty plays it across over towards Baptiste. You want to see the game. Like I say, on YouTube, I pinned it in the description, mate. Sorry, in the comments. You can literally watch it for free on the Luton website. You don't need an account. You don't need to sign up. You don't need to do none of that. You can watch it for free. Apologies to the people on TikTok. I did try and put it on there, but yeah, it didn't let me for some reason. But yeah, this is my second watch-along live stream on TikTok, so bear with me, everyone that is on TikTok, man. But hopefully it's all right. You know what I mean? Live in Thailand, yeah, man. I think he was on the last one. I think he was on the last watch-along. Yeah, they're on the ball here. We lose out there. Now they're going forward here. Oh, it's a good chance. It's a good chance for the opposition team. They're going forward. They've got the ball on the left-hand side. It's a shot. Oh, it's a great block there from Holmes. Like I said, for me, was the man of the match in the last game. Ball's played in, but it's blocked again there from Chio. And it will be a corner here. But yeah, that's probably well, in fact, that is their biggest chance of the game. A very, very good block there from Holmes. And yeah, man, like I said with Holmes in the last one, he's looking very composed. He's looking like how Anderson was, for the first couple of games. last season. But yeah, corner it, play the ball in. Oh, it's a shot. Oh, that's awful. Actually went to the guy who crossed it in. Plays it in, cleared away, and it will be a throw it. Yeah, a bit of pressure from them. It looks like they're going to be taking a long throw here into the box. Up the Luton. Big up to James Reed, LTFC. Yeah, man, 100%. Now the ball's played in. Headed away by Holmes there. You going Dundee away? Probably not, mate. I'll be honest. But if they can show it, like they have been, then I'll do a watch along like I am here. But are you going to it, mate? Next Friday, yeah, I know. And then it's Port Vale on the Tuesday after that, isn't it? And then Celta Vigo. I'm hoping to go Celta Vigo at home. That'll be pretty, cool to see their fans at Kenilworth Road. That's a foul, in it. No, referee says no. I'm going up. Fair play, mate. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Where's TV going global? A 7 a.m. flight up. Yeah, that's the thing I'd like to do one day. If I go to somewhere like that, I'd like to do that because this is much quicker, isn't it? To be honest. But yeah, ball's played across over towards the right hand side. They are putting a bit of pressure on us now as we speak. Ball's played in. Cleared away there. Not fully. That's played across. Now ball's played forward. Bit too much on it. Yeah. Bit too much on it. Luton will get hold of the ball again. So yeah, man. Seems like I'm watching the Sunday League game. Yeah, I see what you mean by the pitch. And then there's loads of pitches nearby. I see what you're saying. Big up to yourself as well, mate. But yeah. So throw it. Real Waters will be taking it. And for Luton here. He throws it up there towards Elijah, who is fouled. Shirt pulled. That ain't a surprise, is it? It's either him or Morris or both, getting jumped on, to be honest. So, ain't really a surprise. Oh, my controller's off. I was thinking, why can I not? Why is it not working? Oh, I don't know what's happened here. Oh, they've scored. Right, they've scored. I ain't really seen what happened here. I'm gonna have to rewind it. So we took the free kick. Real Waters took the free kick. Played it to Holmes. Holmes was going forward. Oh, he lost it. He lost it. Yeah, it's a good finish. It is a good finish. I mean, it's sloppy. And again, if you're going to make them mistakes, make them now, to be honest. But yeah. But yeah. I mean, the midfield ain't been great in this game. We have to be real. We said what we said about Ruddock. Obviously we love the guy, but going forward, it's just mate. You got one more year at most. Baptiste hasn't been great, but again, I'm not going to be too critical because at the end of the day, it's pre-season. Do you know what I mean? And he ain't played since I don't even know when he last played football. Let's be honest now. I was surprised we didn't see him in the other pre-season games, if I'm going to be honest. Especially the last two. Real Waters, I'm not really surprised because we signed him a bit later, but yeah, man, 1-0 down, yeah, man. Yeah, I'll just see the goal now. I mean, sloppy, but again, I'm not going to be too critical because it's pre-season, isn't it? Like, I'd rather we make these mistakes now than, obviously the championship. That won't be great if we do it then. Obviously, it's like the first goal we conceded when we were at the training ground. That was a very frustrating goal to concede. But again, I'd rather we make them mistakes now. I'll be honest, guys. If we make them mistakes in the championship, I'll be fuming. I would be fuming. But again, I don't know, man. I mean, I can't really blame Real Waters on that goal. I mean, Holmes shouldn't have kept the ball for as long as he did, to be honest. But again, the midfield has not really been helpful there. Like, he's out there looking for a midfield option. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man. Yeah, throw it. to Luton. Doughty will be taking it. Plays it short there to Ruddock. Sorry, not Ruddock. Elijah. Because that's a position where Thingy would usually be. But again, the midfield's been non-existent, really, let's be honest. And this goes back to what I said earlier. You know, midfield is the main priority for me still. Even though we've signed a midfielder, we need more. We need 2 more for me. You know, because Campbell's not staying on. So, you know, that's that. And then get rid of a keeper, i.e. Tim Krul for me. I get why we signed him last season, but we don't need him now. You know, let's be honest. We don't need 4 goalkeepers at the club. So for me, and I still ain't changed the score over. Apologies about that. Like for me, like free up some space, really. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. With that, yeah, 1-0 to them. They've lost the ball off us. Now they play it forward. Let's play back towards the midfield. Let's play the cross. It's a long ball up there. It's a good chance. They flicked it on. It's a shot. Oh my God, that is a sick goal. I'm not even going to lie. That is actually a banging goal, mate. Jeez. Like, do you know what? That was actually a sick goal, man. Right. 2-0 to them, guys. 2-0. Shout out to everyone liking on TikTok, man. Appreciate that. Make sure you smash a like on YouTube as well. Yeah, Darth Vader says, what a finish. Yeah, facts. That's actually a sick goal, mate. I'm not going to lie. That was a really good goal, to be fair. But, again, man. I don't know, man. Like, I think we're learning a lot of things. You know, as much as this is pre-season, we're learning a lot of things in this game. Like I said, we need to get some more midfielders, 100%. And I'm sorry, but Woodrow's not that guy. Like every time we went forward, we ain't done nothing really. Let's just be honest with it. For me, the best player has probably been Rio Waters, to be honest. Been quite impressed with him. Baptiste, again, I'm not going to be too critical because I don't actually know the last time he played, you know, a game of football. But it's not been the best so far. Cleared away. Rob Edwards better be taking notes. Yeah, in fact. Nah, he will be anyway. He will be. Don't worry about that. But like I say, for me, we need two midfielders because Campbell, you know, Rob Edwards has said he's not staying. And for me, we need to get rid of Krul because I get why we signed him last season. Totally get that. You know, for the experience, played in big stages in the World Cup, played in the Premier League. But going forward, no, mate, you don't need 4 keepers at the club. So that's 2 spaces gone there. So you can get 2 midfielders because we need midfielders, mate. Because you look at the other games, right? We've been playing through the wings, which is great, but that's all we're doing. You know, we're not actually playing through the middle. Do you know what I mean? So for me, that's where else we need to go. That is the main priority. 1 centre back, because like I said, I don't think Lockie is going to return as a player. So yeah, and then everywhere else just depends on if someone goes for me. So that's what I think on it. But yeah, corner here to them, they're very, very dominant, you know, since that first goal, if we're going to be honest. And unfortunately, Morris, if he was to come on, which he can't, he's not on the bench. So it looks like it's going to stay 3 out of 3 goals for him, unfortunately, because yeah, this ain't looking great. But yeah, ball's played in by them, headed away, not fully. And my dad is actually not watching this game, so he's quite lucky. He's not, to be honest. And yeah, not looking good, bruv, as they say. But yeah. But yeah, their fans are loving it. I can't blame them, mate. We have been terrible. Shout out to David in the chat. Yeah, man, we've been shocking. Again, I'm not vexed because it's pre-season, but again, there's a lot of things that we know, you know, things that we are learning from this game. Like I say, we need 2 midfielders at least. Um, and we need a centre back. We need another centre back. Ty, Court, and Woodrow hopefully will go. Yeah, big up to yourself, Jackie. Like I say, for me, we need two midfielders because, and this is how I see it, right? Campbell's not staying on, so that's one space. Krul, I agree, because like I've said, I get why we signed him last season for that experience. I totally get that. But going forward, we don't need him. He ain't even played in the preseason games anyway. He was on the phone in the game at our training ground and he didn't even play in the second half. So yeah, free up them two, get two midfielders, and we need a centre back because I don't think Lockyer is going to return as a player, unfortunately. So, and then anywhere else is just if someone goes really. That's how I see it. Say for example, if Woodrow goes, then yes, we've got Taylor as well. We got Brown. So maybe just get a position somewhere else in that sense. I don't know with McAtee. I don't think we'll get rid of him. I think he might go out on loan potentially. But yeah, we'll see. It's only pre-season, but we need to definitely improve in certain areas. 100%, bro. And that's what we're learning from this game. Do you know what I mean? 100%. I definitely agree with that, mate. Definitely, man. But yeah, it's played back to their keeper who plays a long ball up there. We are horrible. Yeah, it's not been great, mate. A lot of things that we're learning. Like I say, we need two more midfielders at least. A centre back. And yeah, man. It's not looking great. I mean, that's the thing as well. These pre-season games, we started off well. Let's be honest, but especially the last two that we've been able to watch. Obviously, Stevenage couldn't watch that, so we can't really comment unless you were actually there. But even then, you wouldn't have been. So, yeah, we started off well, but this game we just haven't, have we? Yeah, Baptiste on the ball. It's played back there to Johnson, who plays it forward to Doughty there. Now Doughty, that's a good ball forward there to Woodrow, who plays it across now. Walters on the ball here. That's played across. Ball's played in, headed away. Losing to our unlicensed team in Denmark, now losing to the team is horrid. Yeah, it's not great, mate. It's not great. But yeah, it's played across. And they got the ball here. They're going forward. Is that a foul? Yes, it is. Free kick given away there. And it was given away by Chong as well. And he's got a yellow card for it. He's getting frustrated. I want Barkley back. Oh, mate, I'd love to say the same. I'd love to say the same thing, but yeah, unfortunately not. Nakamba's composure is missing. Yeah, that's true. Pelly and Woodrow don't look like they're up to the level. No, I have to agree, mate. I have to agree, and I've said it with Woodrow. He had his opportunity when Elijah got injured in the warm-up against Man United, and he didn't step up, did he? So I totally agree, mate. And to miss two penalties in 2 years in pre-season against them sides as well, when you're meant to be the best finisher, quote unquote, the best finisher at the club. Nah, mate, not good enough for me anymore. Yes, you've got the late last goals and that, but when you've had your opportunity to start and step up, you've not done good enough, in my opinion. So, yeah. Where do you think we'll finish? I'm predicting automatic, but not sure. For me, mate, we've got to be in the top three. I look at the teams that last season, they were all up and around there. Obviously, Leicester won the league. Southampton went up via playoffs. And obviously, Leeds, all right, didn't go up, but they were in the playoffs. So, for me, we should be up there, top six at least. But I'm saying top three, mate. We should be top three for me because I look at a lot of the teams this year as well. And other than Burnley, I can't really see anyone else finishing above us because Leeds have got to sell players. They're trying to sell their keeper for 100 million to Marseille, which is a joke. He's a good keeper, but there's no way he's worth that. But they have to do, they have to try and do it. It's crazy because they're in the mud. Go on, Elijah. Oh, that's paid back. But I could see second. Obviously, I'll do my championship predictions nearer the time, but I could see second, to be fair. Big up to Spencer in the chat. I'd love another Wembley trip, but then would prefer to go up automatic. Yeah, I have to agree. And I also do feel, as much as I'll be confident, there's also another team that always, will have their opportunity, if you get what I mean, to go up, sort of thing. So yeah, man, we'll see. But yeah, I agree, man. Automatic, I'd love to do that. Harry says it really don't matter if we win; it's only a friendly. No, I have to agree, mate. But there is certain things we're looking at, in the sense of we still need to get two midfielders in for me. See how this has gone. Centre back as well. Like I say, for me, Lockyer ain't going to return as a player. And yeah, man, just free up some space, in the sense of we don't need four keepers. Do you know what I mean? Like I've said, I get why we got Krul last year, but now that we're back in the Championship, we don't need him. Respectfully, we don't need him. Thanks for it's obviously good in the changing rooms and that, like influencing the players and that. But whoa, what's going on with Shea in this game? It's cleared away, but Shea's got another year, isn't he? So he's not going to go. Walton's gone out on loan, and Shea's going to be back up behind Kaminsky, obviously. So let's and obviously the third keeper essentially. If you're not counting Krul, is Horlick, isn't it? Who's been, in second half of games in goal in the pre-season. So that's how I feel in that situation. But yeah, it will be a throw it to Luton. On this right-hand side, Chio will be taking it. And he's telling the players to get up there. I mean, other than that Elijah half chance, we haven't really had any chances in this game either. And again, it's interesting. I mean, we've got the players to come on attacking wise. We've got Taylor, we've got McAtee and stuff like that. But again, man, I just don't think Woodrow's that guy anymore. Like a lot of us. Ball's paid in. It's not a bad cross, but it will be a goal kick here. To Luton, where we are and need to improve. Yeah, again, and like I say, these type of goals we conceded, not necessarily the second goal, because that was a good strike, but the first goal we conceded against AGF, I'd rather we do them mistakes now, than actually in the league, because if we do them in the league, that's shocking, man. Let's be honest with it. So I also look at that, but pre-seasons where you learn who's going to be part of the team, really, essentially. So yeah, man. Yeah, it's going to be a free kick here to Luton. Holmes will be taking it. No, he won't. Plays it short to Baptiste, who then plays it back to him. Yeah, Holmes on the ball, looking for an option here. See, this is what I'm saying, right? I can't really blame him. I know he lost the ball in the first goal, but I can't blame him. Where's the help? He clearly wants to play the ball forward, and people are just static, at times. And that starts from the midfield. Look how deep Woodrow is right now. Do you know what I mean? That shouldn't be the case, really, to be honest. Chio does well there. Now, Ruddock tries a backheel pass. Not good enough. Not good enough there. And it will be a goal kick. Clark at least can create. Yeah, I have to agree. With that. We look horrendous without the quality of a certain Ross Barkley. Yeah, I have to agree with that again. I hope Rob Edwards doesn't get found out to be a fraud. Nah, I doubt it. That backheel attempt, shocking. What's he doing, man? Just get yeah, frustrating. So yeah, to agree, man. But I was thinking to myself earlier, hopefully we do the business now that obviously this is the last game in Slovenia. Hopefully, some stuff like we sign someone else before Dundee, a few more players, leave. Hopefully that's where the business proper starts rolling. Obviously, we've done 2 bits of business, but we need more, man. And I'm very happy we've got both for free. Let's not act like I'm not, but we need more, man. Seriously. Like, was it worse than Balotelli's back heel attempt? I don't know, mate. It's probably on par. I'm going to be honest. See, look, why is Woodrow this deep? Look, and he plays the ball forward to Ruddock, and he's not on it. He's not on it. Like, well done, Holmes. He does well there to clear that away. And it will be a throw on the right-hand side. They play it short. Now they play it forward again. Again, that's a good bit of tackling there from Doughty. He's actually got us the ball for the throw, to be fair. Pelly and Woodrow, poo emoji, mate. Yeah, going forward, I'm sorry, but, you know, Ruddock, thank you for your memories, but nah, not for me. 1 year at a push, mate. But even then, like Darth Vader says, I'd rather keep Clark if I had to pick out the two of them, because there's more to his game, you know, and he can play both roles better, i.e., attacking midfield and defensive midfield. You know, he could play better sitting there, whereas I don't know with Ruddock, man. Sometimes I don't. You know, we was all hoping he'd get that Premier League banger last season, and he didn't, did he? Like, nah, mate. Sorry, but you got to move. You have to move on. Look at Luke Berry. You know, look at Dan Potts. You moved on from them. You have to do it, mate. You know, especially if we want to be in the top, you know, well, not top half, obviously, like top two. You know, we have to. For me, Baptiste is an ideal replacement for Barkley. Yeah, he's meant to be. Yeah, ball's played forward there. It doesn't quite work out. And I've got the ball again here, going forward. And they're going forward here again. It's another opportunity for them on this right hand side. Holmes tries winning it, doesn't quite manage to. Bro, if that cross worked, you see that? Just done a Rabona cross. We are loyal to certain players, yeah, and you need to move on from that, I think, mate. You know, we've done it with Luke Berry. You know, I'm not really going to count Potts as much because obviously he didn't play last season, but we've done it with Berry, and he got vital goals. To be fair, well, not necessarily a Brentford goal, this game was done, but obviously that Forest one, you know, we thought at the time it could have been. But, you know, you have to, man. You have to. We're not getting playoffs if big signings don't come in. No, I think they still will, mate. Like I say, I'm hoping now that this is the last game in Slovenia. I'm hoping, you know, the business will proper start. You know, before that Dundee game would be nice for me. You know, back in the UK, come on, man. Like, let's get some business done. You know, even if we get players abroad as well, that'd be sick. You know, because we need to start doing that as well for me. I think Pelly needs to go, not at it anymore. No, I have to agree, mate. I totally agree with you, 100%. And I'd rather keep Clark for one more year than Ruddock, because Clark there's more to his game, you know. So, yeah. In all fairness, Luton will turn up against proper English team. Yeah. No, I totally agree, mate. I'm not being overcritical because it's pre-season, but at the same time, we're learning a lot of things in this game, you know, and you've just got to be honest there. I.e., for me, 2 more midfielders at least. New centre back, like just at least 1 centre back. I wouldn't really be fussed if we don't get any more, to be honest, because a lot of them centre backs going to feel like new signings anyway, i.e., Holmes, Anderson. Real Waters can obviously play as a centre back as well, which he has in this game. So yeah. So yeah, there we go with that. But yeah, that is half time, guys. That is half time. 2-0. I'll say, ain't really been a great chance from Luton, other than that, you know, shot from Elijah, which was a bit of a half shot. You know, I felt we should have done a bit better there, to be honest, considering we lost the ball and it was a good opportunity. But yeah, a lot of changes will obviously happen in the second half. You know, the likes of Taylor will come on, McAtee, and obviously, you know, a lot of the youngsters who have looked really good, to be fair. A lot of them. Francis Clark, I thought he's looked pretty good so far. Bateson as well. Nelson, obviously, with his, you know, the ball at his feet. very good ability, and I knew he did anyway. Also, good to see James Shea getting time, even if it isn't his best game. To be honest, mate, I don't really think I can blame Shea for the goals. Because at the first one was sloppy from us. If I'm going to be honest, again, I don't really blame Holmes for it. As much as he lost the ball, I don't blame him because the midfield's just not helping him. He's trying to play the ball forward. There ain't really any options. And then the second goal was a really good strike. Shea had no chance, if I'm going to be honest. So, yeah, I don't really blame him, mate. And to be fair, the pre-season games, he's done all right. He started all of them in the first half. And he's done really well. I'm more than happy with him as a backup. He always steps up when he is a backup. I look at the game where when we had Sluga, when he had COVID, we played Nottingham Forest away. And I'll be honest, I was a bit nervous to Shea in goal, only because the last time he started in goal was against Stevenage in the League Cup when we lost, and he got done up by their striker for the first goal. But since that Nottingham Forest game, he's stepped up, man. And every time he's been a backup, he's done really well. If I'm going to be honest, mate, he's probably done better in 20 minutes than Krul has the whole, load of games he played last season. So yeah, if sell Clicker, like you said, move on with the times. Yeah, exactly. You've got to do that at some point. And like I said, we've done it with players. I.e. Berry. You could even say, even though it's last season, Sonny Bradley. Do you know what I mean? You've got to do it. And if we want to be a top 2 club, in the Championship and go straight back up, you have to do it, mate. So, yeah, man. But yeah, big up to everyone inside on YouTube and TikTok. Do obviously smash the likes on YouTube if you haven't already, and obviously do smash the likes as well on TikTok if you haven't already as well. So yeah, man, big up to yourselves, guys. And yeah, I hope everyone's good and all that. Big up to yourselves for joining and stuff like that, man. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man, big up. It's good to see. It's good to see people coming over from TikTok as well. And vice versa, man. To see. But yeah, like I said, the second goal, great goal. Great goal, if we're going to be honest. But yeah, I mean, like I say, obviously it's going to be changes anyway because it's pre-season. But I expect to see Taylor, be good like he has been, when he's come on in the games and stuff like that. But yeah, we shall see. Yeah. Midfield non-existent. Yeah, no, I have to agree, mate. And again, this is why I say we need at least 2 midfielders, at least. But yeah, I'm just having a look at other friendlies today for a lot of these English teams. Brentford won 5-2. It's AFC Wimbledon. I know my cousin went to that. So that would have been very enjoyable for him. Yeah, Charlton as well yesterday, guys. I don't know if anyone's seen, but they got a draw to Palace. It's a good result, man. Again, I know it's pre-season, but still. And Potts was on trial, so probably knew that was going to happen. Another former Luton player going there. But yeah, Wycombe played, drew 2-2 with Colchester. Doncaster won 1-0. See, like I said, Brentford won. Southend won 2-0. Portsmouth won 2-0. Scunthorpe Jordan 0-0. Notts County lost 3-1 to the German side. Yeah, man. It's all interesting, man, seeing some of these. Ipswich won 1-0 against Shakhtar. That's actually a good result. Beat Shakhtar Donetsk 1-0. They're in the Champions League quite regularly. So fair play there. But yeah, there's that. Bochum, who we played last year, played today, drew 1-1 against another German team. Oxford United beat Solihull Moors 3-0. Some interesting ones, man. Hanno says, "Is this Luton's B team?" Nah, not really. If I'm going to be honest. I mean, yeah, some players there are going to be second string players if they did stay, i.e., Ruddock, Woodrow if he did stay. But you have got key players on there. To be fair, you have got Elijah, you have got Holmes, who is going to be a regular for me next season. Uh, obviously Shay's a backup, so no, not there. The new signings, I mean, I'd probably still say Rio Walters has been the best player on the pitch. To be honest, I thought he started the game really well. Can't blame him for any of the goals. Baptiste hasn't looked great, but again, I'm not going to be too critical because, like I said earlier, I don't know the last time the guy actually played football. Because he ain't played any pre-season games for us yet, and no disrespect to Ruddock, but he's playing alongside Ruddock, who ain't really helpful at times. Oh, I'm going to be honest, innit? Like I felt that a lot of times last season when Barkley was, next to Ruddock. Felt Barkley was doing way too much, you know. So yeah, who else is on? Obviously, you got Doughty on as well. So there is quite a lot of main players. So I wouldn't really say it's a B team. There's probably more starters. In fact, let me go through it like proper. Let me go through it proper, and I'll be able to tell you. So Shay, obviously a backup. Chio, you would say is a starter. Walters, not yet, but I think he will be as the season goes on. Holmes, again, you don't really know yet, but I think he will be. Johnson is backup. So what's that so far? That's more obviously backups. Doughty, starter. Ruddock, backup. Baptiste will be a starter. Chong, starter. Elijah, starter. Woodrow, bench. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, to be fair, mate. But yeah, there's a lot that we've learnt for sure so far in this game. So yeah, reading too much into it, are you? Nah, I wouldn't say so. I mean, the second goal was a sick goal. Like the first goal was sloppy, but again, I don't blame Holmes. He needs help and support in that midfield. Um, and yeah, man. I mean, for me, I just look at it, and go, yeah, we definitely need more. Again, I'm not too vexed, but I will be vexed if we don't make these signings, but we will. I believe we will. It's very rare that we don't, make signings of where we need to really. But I just don't want to see the sentimental stuff, keeping players for because they've been at the club for X amount of time. If they're not good enough, they're not good enough anymore. Do you know what I mean? And they are taking up spaces, So that's the only thing for me, you know. But so far, Rob Edwards has done that for a few players, got rid of them and not really not really looked into that. So hopefully we carry on doing it, really, to be honest with you. But we'll see. We'll see what goes on with that. But yeah, that's what I think upon that. But yeah, like I say, big up to everyone that is on TikTok and YouTube. Obviously, make sure you are following me on both if you haven't already. Obviously, if you're on TikTok, drop me a follow. Obviously, if you're on YouTube, subscribe. Big up to Big Ev in the chat. He says our preseason isn't the best. Nah, mate, it's been a bit hit and miss in it. If we're going to be honest. But again, it shows that we need to definitely get more players in more positions and get rid of some players for sure. Darth Vader says this Ben Sheaf transfer might make a lot of sense now. Is he still at Coventry? He's actually still there, is he? I mean, I know they got rid of O'Hare, went to Sheffield United, didn't he? That's the thing. Sheffield United, they've done some all right signings, I'd say, but again, I'm not convinced with them keeping Chris Wilder. I think if they had someone else, I think they'd be up there again. Like, when I say that, I don't mean like it'll be like mid-table or anything like that. I think they'll still be fighting for playoffs. I just mean fighting for automatics and stuff like that. So yeah, yeah, mate. It's all mad, really. but we'll see. We need to get more players in, but our way, not spend loads on them. Oh, I totally agree, mate. I totally agree. And to be fair, if we're being honest, it's a good start to the transfer window because at the end of the day, they're both free. I've said it many a times. If Baptiste wasn't free, I don't think we'd go in just because of his injury record. It's not the best. But Rio Walters, I'll be honest, for me, he's been the best player so far in this game. I can't blame him for the goals, if I'm going to be honest. I just think the midfield's been non-existent. But again, I don't put that down to Baptiste. Obviously, we all love Ruddock, but you've got to move on at times. And if it's out of him and Clark on who to keep, I'd rather keep Clark because I think Clark has more to his game, and he can pop up with the screamer every now and then. When's the last time Ruddock done that? It's been a long, long time, hasn't it? So that's how I see it. Yeah, second half will be getting underway very shortly. Haven't had the chance to watch it. Unfortunately, been editing content for the next few days. Fair play, mate. Gonna try and catch the second half. Yeah, man, it's literally going to be on the next couple of minutes, I'd say. Luton players are, ready. Yeah, and I think Clark might have come on. I think, to be fair. So, yeah, man, we'll see what happens in the second half. How's the keeper? What you talk about, Shea? I mean, the goals, again, I don't blame him, especially a second one. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, not as good as other games, but again, I can't blame him for the goals. It's just, it's just one of them, really. But yeah, seeing what's going on. Yeah, just a bit of passing around. Might just have you on in the background, class lab and class live so far. Nah, I appreciate that, mate. Obviously, I'm live on YouTube as well, but I thought I'd go live on TikTok. I'll probably do this a lot. The first time I've done it was last season. Like, it's essentially a multi-stream. I've done it when we played Everton in the Premier League, the 1-1 draw. And yeah, man, I'll probably do it a lot on watchalongs when I don't go to games like next season. Obviously, hoping to go to a few, especially away days, tick off grounds I ain't been to. But yeah, man, appreciate that. Shea Keeper, thought you got a new one for some reason. Nah, mate. If anything, we need to get rid of one, and I think that's cruel. Like I say, respect to him. I get why we signed him last season, going into the Premier League, but going forward, man, not for me. Taking up space. He's not even been on the bench in these games. His pre-season games. So yeah, TikTok for me has been amazing. Grew me out as a Luton content creator massively, and lives helped a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, obviously, I originally mainly just done YouTube when it comes to social media type of things with Luton, and then I thought, because I actually do clips for a Liverpool fan, Cop TV, and I'll post them on TikTok and stuff like that, like clips from his channel and stuff. And I thought, nah, do you know what? I'll do this for myself as well because it might help, get more following out there, and it has. It's a mixed bag. We've got different people in the chat. The YouTube regulars, and then people in TikTok like yourself. So it's good, man. But yeah, they will be kicking off the second half. Crawl has been a shocker of a signing. I have to agree, mate. I mean, experience, and he's obviously good in the changing room, but when he's actually been called upon, i.e. the FA Cup games, he ain't been great. Even that Gillingham game in the League Cup weren't great in that either. So I have to agree, mate. When's the next Luton game? Want to properly watch a Luton game? Do you mean pre-season or just Championship? Because if you're saying pre-season, we got Dundee on Friday, and I forgot to start the timer, so that's a good start, isn't it? Dundee on a Friday, but if you're talking league, then obviously it's the Burnley game on the Monday night. But yeah, I'm going to go to that. So I'll start it at. Right, there we go. If anyone wants to go and sync, then there you go. Regan Johnson definitely is great, especially for me. Deggy is another one who uses TikTok really well. Yeah, shout out to Deggy, man. I remember because obviously I don't have a season ticket. When I went to Gillingham in the League Cup, he said, "Keep doing what you're doing." Like, come up to me and said it. And I was like, nah, keep doing what you're doing, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, but he did say if you go to any Premier League games, they're a bit funny about it. Not necessarily Luton, but just, because it's Premier League and you know what they're like. But I managed to go to the Fulham game. Shout out to Darth Vader. Went to that with my dad, which was good. And didn't say anything. Like, I didn't say anything. I mean, I vlogged it like I always do. So, yeah, man. But yeah, like, it's good. To be fair, anyone who makes the trek down to Dundee, fair play, I unfortunately can't. Yeah, I have to agree, mate. I'm the same here. Bit of an annoying one, isn't it? Like, even these pre-season games as well as the actual season, look at when some of the timing of these games are. Like Plymouth Friday night. Think when we got Sunderland away, that's a midweek. But yeah, Clark on the ball, it's a shot. Oh, it's wide. See, straight away though, do you know what I mean? Clark's trying to make a difference. You know what I mean? I'd rather keep him for one more season because of stuff like this. But yeah, as I was saying, Plymouth, you even look at the friendlies, like I say, Dundee Friday night, Port Vale Tuesday night, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've had a few mentions filming at ground stewards aren't the best, unfortunately. Yeah, I remember when British chap, so he was in the Kenny stand and he had a camera and they were like, oh, if you record, we'll kick you out. But it was quite mad because on my side, I was in the main stand and the person said to me, they said, I was on the phone to my dad and I was thinking, oh, they're going to say, oh, do you know that you're meant to be going up this bit? Even though I was, because I was with Alex, because he used to, help me go to a lot of games and stuff like that. And I was on the phone to my dad. I was thinking, oh, what's this guy going to say? Like, oh, you meant to be going up there. Like I say, even though I was. And he went, oh, you T-Boys TV? I went, yeah, mate. Well, I did say it like that. I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, I watch your stuff. Keep doing what you're doing. I was like, oh, I appreciate it. I was a steward. Like, literally the same day. My mate on the Kenilworth Road then is literally getting told he's going to get kicked out if he, stops, if he don't stop vlogging. However, me on the other side, the guy's like, yeah, keep doing what you're doing, mate. It's crazy. But yeah, class. Clark will be vital to us next year. Yeah, I think keeping him for one more season, I'd rather do that than him and Ruddock because at the end of the day, mate, for me, we need two midfielders. Because Campbell's not staying on, which I'm gutted about. But again, I had that slight feeling it was going to happen. And then, Cruel, like I say, we don't need that many keepers. So, yeah, that's two players right there. If you ever need help getting to away games, drop me a message. Usually end up with tickets. But yeah, man, I mean, if that's the case, man, then yeah, man, that'd be sick. I mean, hopefully it should be a bit easier because, we're in Championship. It should be easier to get tickets. Well, away tickets anyway. But yeah, man, I appreciate that. But yeah, big up to everyone on YouTube as well. Can Luton goal? I bet both teams to score. Can you even bet on this game? Because my stepdad said to me the other day, you couldn't bet on one of the games. Can you even bet on it? It's pretty crazy if you can. I mean, I know some friendlies you can, but I didn't seem to be able to on the Luton ones. Dundee Friday, we will be there. Appreciate that. What have I just got sent? A gift, a badge. Yeah, apologies, Ev, mate. I don't know what half this stuff means on TikTok. I'm going to be honest, so you might have to tell me, mate. But yeah, no, I appreciate that, man. I mean, I don't know what it actually does, but either way, I appreciate that. Dundee Friday, we will be there. Yeah, man. I'll be there. Well, hopefully. If they show it again, I'll be there. I won't literally be there. Because, yeah, that is a trick. Yo, big up to yourself in the chat as well. Headed away. Now they're on the ball here. It's played back towards the centre-backs. Now it's played back all the way to their keeper. We will play it long. Yeah, so there was a triple change, by the way, guys, for us. I will read them subs out for you. So, yeah, Walter's come off. Like I said, he was the best player for me in the first half. Really good start to his time at Luton for me. Baptiste, again, I get that, 45 minutes, his first game in, I don't even know. Like I said, guys, I don't know the last time he played football. But, yeah, he just needs to get his fitness going for me. Woodrow come off, yeah, not great. Francis Clark come on. Again, like I said, he's looked good in the last couple of pre-season games. Clark, obviously, and Townsend's come on as well. Again, we've got players like Townsend as well. Like, I don't think it'd be regular, but even to come off the bench, man, that's a really good option, especially for the championship. Yeah, chance here for them. It's a shot. Oh, it's a lot further wide than it looked. Gifts give you a little bit of money from the lives. It's normally about 40 to 50p for bigger gifts. And then smaller ones isn't much, but they're nice and so sport. Yeah, no, of course, man. I'm one of these. I'm not one of these begs that goes, "Oh, send me the biggest one." Do you know what I mean? I don't really like. I appreciate whatever I get. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's their money. Do you know what I mean? And they're sending it, or vice versa and stuff. Not so I don't know how it fully works on TikTok, but I know there's a lot of begs on there. But yeah, man, not so I appreciate that, man. Thank you as well. But yeah, goal kick. Sorry, the goalkeeper's got it and he plays it long up towards their striker. Is headed away by Holmes. Chong tries winning the ball there. Like again, even players like Chong, man, should be very good next season, man. Especially the way he plays, driving at players and stuff like that. It should be good, man. Yeah, free kick here to them. Now it's played back towards centre backs for them. They play it back again. Oof, I thought Elijah could have maybe got that then. See, I don't rate this team at the back. Going forward, they're actually all right, to be fair to them, but they have been quite sloppy in possession. But it's again, sorry, at the back. But again, it's annoying we haven't really capitalised on that. Well, that's better. That's better from Ruddock there. Oh, sloppy though. Sloppy. Why? That's happened a few times. You try and play it back to him and he doesn't quite get it. Man, this is frustrating to watch. No, I have to agree, mate. I have to agree. As much as it is pre-season, it is frustrating because, like I say, I don't rate this team defensively. Going forward, they're decent. Clearly, scored 2 goals against us, but defensively, they could be gotten at, man. But yeah, long ball played up there. Headed away by Johnson there. Not fully. Now they play it forward here. Long ball up there. Oh, it's headed back. Who done that? Clark. Oh, no. 3-0, mate. 3-0. Mate, their fans are loving it. Oh, mate, this is not good. Again, this is what I say about Clark. He shouldn't be a starter going forward, but keeping him for one more year. It's out of him and Ruddock. I do say Clark, man. But not starting regularly. 3-0. Yeah, this ain't great. Even though it's pre-season, you don't like to get battered like this. Oh, dear. Yeah. But yeah. Kicked off. Awful. Can't score ourselves, so we've decided to assist them. Oh, mate. Oh, that's crazy, isn't it? Oh, dear. Chong going forward here. Come on, right. This is where we're good, the left-hand side. Ball's played in. Corner. Right, come on. That's better, man. 3-0. This is mad. Yeah, it is mad. Corner here. Right, come on. Set pieces is our strong point. Right? Let's get a goal. Come on, Doughty. Good ball in there. We know you can do that. Come on. Provide a good cross into the box. Right. Come on, man. But yeah. Right, here we go. Corner from Doughty here. Ball's played in. Towards the back. Elijah, that's a good touch. Now Clark. Plays it in. Oh, it's not a bad cross. Headed away. Now he heads it forward. That's one thing I've always said about Clark, right? It's actually mad how he wins headers. He's not even a tall player. It's crazy. The amount of times I'll be at games, I'll see him win a header. I'm like, what? Against taller players. I give him that. He's good at that. But yeah, for me, we need another holding midfielder. And then Probably just one similar to Baptiste, maybe for me. We definitely need a holding one because yes, we've got Nakamba, but he's been quite injury prone. If we're going to be honest. So obviously love the guy, but you got to be honest. You have to get more cover there. Yeah, they're on the ball here. They lose out and going forward again. They've won it again. They're going forward. It's played a cross. Oh my gosh, they just hit the post. Could have been 4-0 there. Jeez. If Pelly and Woodrow start for us in the beginning of the season, then I think Rob Edwards is clueless. We've definitely got the budget to improve quality of the team, not the time to. Yeah, no, I have to agree with the sentimental stuff. Like I said it earlier. I don't think they'll start, mate. I don't think they'll start. I really don't think they'll start, mate. I'll be very, very. I mean, Ruddock didn't even start in the Premier League often. Yeah, a few times at the start of the season, but as the season went on, he did start, did he? So I don't think that'll be the case, mate. But I agree. It's like I said earlier. We need to stop this sentimental stuff. We need to get rid of it. Respectfully. So yeah, Wolves played a cross, and that's the thing. It's like I said earlier. The first couple of signings have been free. Do you know what I mean? So we need to capitalise now and use a bit of that money. Not too much. Not too much. Don't do no stupidness, but you've got the money there. So use it really. Use a bit of it. Decent amount. You know what I mean? But yeah, Doughty on the ball here. Plays the ball in there towards Elijah, headed away. Now Townsend on the ball. I haven't really seen Townsend in this second half, but he does play a good ball forward there to Chio. Now it's played across Johnson. Now Clark tries playing it back to Johnson, but it's cleared away. But Clark will get that again. Now it's played back to Ruddock. Now Clark, long ball up there, out on the right hand side. Going forward here. Ball's played in. Header on. Clark. Oh, it's blocked again. Now they play the ball forward. Benny wasted his right wing back. Yeah, I'd have to agree. A lot of Luton fans think he should be playing higher. I totally agree, man. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't mind him playing there, but we do need to get someone in. Maybe is that a different position? Is that somewhere else we need to fill? Because I'm happy we've got Walters in. He's got a good player, got good potential, but he is. Maybe we need someone else because when you think about it, the other players we play in that position are not naturally a right wing back or a right wing back, are they? So, yeah. Big up to Luca in the chat. He says, big up. Big up to yourself, mate. Doughty on the ball here, plays it forward to Elijah. Now Chong. Elijah, right, come on. We're looking a bit better on this left-hand side. But I say that. There's too much on the pass there from Elijah. And it will be a goal kick here. 59 minutes in. 3-0. Down we are. Try, mate, or use Giles' money on Kabore. The only reason for me, mate, I wouldn't say Kabore is because they're trying to value him at 10 million, Man City, and I don't think he's 10 million, mate, if I'm going to be honest. But Dre, mate, yeah, I wouldn't mind him at all. I wouldn't say he really stood out for us, but he just done a job. So I wouldn't, disagree with that. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. But maybe that's somewhere else we need to fulfill again. And I'm also happy we've got someone permanently in that position because we haven't done that since Bree. But yeah, maybe we do need more there. Maybe, to be fair. Because even if a striker goes, unless it's Elijah, which I don't think he will now, but just say he did. Other than him, I don't feel we need to replace anyone because Morris ain't going. You've got Taylor coming through. You've got Jacob Brown as well, who I think will do decent in the Championship. So for me, we just mainly need 2 midfielders at least, a centre back, and then potentially someone on that right. Yeah, another player on that right. Because I've said it as well. I don't feel Walters is going to start, a lot of games at the start of the season. As the season goes on, yeah, probably. But start off with no. So maybe that is another position we need to fill. Again, extend it. So we'll see. And you got to think as well, it's going to be his first time playing in the Championship as a whole. So yeah, man, for me, that is probably another position when I think about it. Yeah, big up to Dennis in the chat. Not quite sure what that says, mate. I'll be totally honest with you, but big up to yourself for tuning in. I mean, I can actually try and have a look what that actually says. In fact, I will have a look what that says. Use a bit of Google Translate. Right. The biggest. I think he's just gassed. He's gassed that they're winning. Given by that. Yeah, man, big up to yourself for tuning in. Yeah, a lot of subs here for the opposition team as well. And yeah, we will see some more changes for us as well at some point. As the half goes on, I mean, just under half an hour left, so you would assume, that's pretty soon that we see them changes. But yeah, their fans are loving it. Absolutely loving it, mate. But yeah. Currently waiting here. I'm not really too sure what we're actually waiting for. I know they've done a lot of subs, but geez, it took a bit of a while here. So, yeah, that's that really. Yeah, big up to everyone inside on TikTok and YouTube. Do smash up the likes if you haven't already, and obviously do follow me on TikTok if you haven't already, and do follow me on YouTube as well if you haven't already. But yeah, there we go. Shea plays it long, headed away there. Now they've got the ball again. Johnson not centre back. Now, and this is the thing I was saying, right? If Doughty was to go, which again I don't think he will now, to be honest. But if he was, then I would like to see Bell and Johnson chop and change as their wing backs. I mean, I know Johnson so far when he has played, he's just kept it simple, which I do respect. But I feel at the same time he should try and change it up. Do a long pass, especially in pre-season. If it don't work, you that's pre-season. Do you know what I mean? That's the time to test it. I'd rather he test it than in the league, for example. But yeah, corner here to them again. Another opportunity. Yeah, like I say, there's a lot of flags and that behind that goal. So that's how I know. Their fans are there. Doughty seems like he's limping, mate. He probably is. The amount of football he plays is actually crazy. But yeah, ball's played in, headed away. Again, it's another opportunity for them. Ball's played in. They've got the ball out on the left-hand side here. Taylor has come on for Luton, which is good to see. Yeah, there's been a few changes, so I'll get into them. That's a foul on Taylor there, is it? No, it's not, but he does well there. Now Chong going forward. Up towards Taylor. Go on, Taylor. Ah, it's a foul. It's a foul there. Free kick. Yeah, I'll go through them changes in a second. So the changes that have just happened now. Holmes off, Not as good as the other day, but still okay, I would say. Ruddock, yeah, average in this game, probably below that, to be honest. And Elijah, again, Elijah hasn't. This is the thing about Elijah, though. He's a bit of a slow starter, isn't he? So it's probably one of them for him again. And then Bateson come on again. Another player who's looked pretty good. One of the youngsters looked pretty good when he has, played in these games. Nelson again. I said earlier his footwork has been really good. And then obviously Taylor. So yeah, man, they are the changes. So we'll see. We'll see the youngsters on. But yeah, it looks like it's raining there in Slovenia. It's probably actually better weather in the UK. I didn't think I'd say that, to be honest. But yeah, free kick here to Luton. Shea plays it across over towards Johnson there. Johnson plays the ball forward, headed away. And it will be a throw here to Luton on this left-hand side. And Doughty will be taking it. He plays it across over towards Clark. Now Bateson. Now Francis Clark. Plays it across over towards Chio. That's played back. To Francis Clark again. Now switched over towards Johnson. That's played back. Nelson plays it across over towards Bateson. Francis Clark tries playing it up there. It's headed away. See, I like that though. I like that he's trying to do that. That long ball to Taylor. Taylor on the ball here. No, referee says no foul there. And they do get the ball back. With the keeper. We'll get it there for them. Yeah, it's going to be long ball, I'd assume. Long ball played up there. Way there. Nelson doesn't quite get hold of it, but he is trying to chase him down, but it's played back towards their keeper again. And yeah, it's been pretty comfortable for them, if we're going to be honest, in the sense of we haven't really caused anything either. Good tackle there from Clark. Chong tries playing it to Nelson there, but he doesn't quite, latch onto it. And now they play the ball forward, but a bit too much on it. Shea will get that for Luton there, and he plays it short to Clark. Now Nelson. Francis Clark plays it forward there. Now Chio. Does really well there, to be fair, to get out of that. But he cross over towards Johnson. That's played back towards Shea. Now Shea plays a long ball up there. But they'll get it straight away again. That's played across. Again, a bit too much on it. Shea will get it again. Now Francis Clark plays it across. They've got the ball here. It's played back. Now Johnson on the ball here. Plays it short towards Doughty. See, this is what I want to see here, though. Like us try and cause that threat, on that left-hand side. Chong on the ball. Plays it forward here. To Nelson. Could be a chance here. Going forward on this right-hand side. Oh, is that foul? Like he's blocked off. Referee says no. Hanno says, make sure you have subscribed and liked. 11 days left for 2K. I mean, if we could get to that by then. I very much doubt it, unfortunately. But if we could, that would be sick. And yeah, please do subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. And obviously, if you are over on TikTok, do obviously follow me on there as well. And vice versa, man. Follow me on both if you haven't already. But yeah, McAtee has come on for Johnson. So yeah, let's see how that goes. I mean, like I said earlier, it's going to be interesting to see, what happens, going forward. with McAtee. Obviously he's been, Bolton are trying to get him. I can't see him going there, but what I mean is he either going to get loaned out again, or are we going to keep him in and around? I mean, I don't mind what we do as long as we don't get rid of him. But yeah, long ball up there. Let's play forward. I'll Taylor on the ball here. I would keep much better than Woodrow. Yeah, I have to 100%, mate. McAtee on the ball. Oh, say that. McAtee straight away. Taylor. Nelson. Yes! I'm happy for Nelson, man. Come on. Come on, Nelson. Keep him in and around the team and all. I've always sung this guy's praises, man. Keep him in and around the team as well. Get in there, Nelson, man. Yes, mate. See, we've got so many good strikers coming through. Like, he is actually a striker, but in these pre-season games, he's been playing in midfield. You know what I mean? Where's that Harris we got in Jan? I don't know, man. I mean, I see his Instagram stories and that. Like, I don't know. I think we'll loan him out to be honest. Taylor and Harris. But yeah, man, I'm happy that Nelson scored. Fantastic goal. Yeah, good build-up play. And that started from McAtee, didn't it, really? McAtee to Taylor. Then Taylor played it into Nelson. Oh, Doughty, what are you doing? Oh, he redeemed himself there, to be fair. But yeah, man. There we go. Their fans are still singing, man. I'll be honest, this is why, fans abroad are so much better than the English fans. Like, yeah, we have funny chants and that, but these guys non-stop singing, mate. Even if their team was like 5-0 down. McAtee on the ball. Chance! Oh, mate, could have made it 3-2. See, this is what I'm saying. What's Woodrow done, bro? Oh, what have I just pressed? Oh, no. My controller's off. That's lucky. But yeah, great work goal from McAtee, Taylor and Nelson. Yeah, exactly, mate. That's what I'm saying, 100%. See, instant impact, yeah? And they're younger. Do you know what I mean? You've got to move on, man. You've got to move on for me. So, yeah, man. But we'll be doing a full-time thoughts like I did last time. Brief, full-time thoughts, obviously, if you want to hear that. Do stay on and stuff like that. But, yeah, throw it to Luton on this right-hand side. See, this is what I want to see. I've said it. This team going forward are good. But defensively, they can be gotten at. So, yeah, man, could be a decent ending the way things are going. Be a decent ending to this. And for some reason, my TikTok live ended. So I'm going to go live on TikTok again. It done that last time. It just randomly ended. Have I got a limit on it or something? Continue hosting live on that device or end live before going live. Continue live. What's it doing? It's only annoying, man. Unless it's setting, like, go live for X amount of time or something. Why it does that, man? I don't even know if I'm on there now. Yeah, I think I am. Let me know, people on TikTok. Can you lot still hear me? Yeah. For some reason, the live ended. Apologies about that. I've done that last time. I think I might need to look into that. Because I'm using the TikTok Studio app. So let me know if anyone knows why it does that. But yeah, free kick. Doughty blocked, and it will be a corner here to Luton. Alfie Doughty earning the corner there for Luton for his shot from a free kick. And yeah, I think the TikTok live's running again. Yeah, like I said, I don't know why I've done that. Ball played in. Oh, it nearly ended up going in there. Across. It should be another corner there. To Luton. It will be. Yeah, man. Big up to everyone inside on YouTube and TikTok. Oh no, it's going to be a goal kick. 15 minutes to go. 3-1. down as it stands at the moment, but since the likes of Nelson's come on, McAtee, Taylor, we've looked much better. But yeah, be a long goal kick, none of this short goal kick business that you sometimes see. It's a long ball up there. Taylor tries getting it, doesn't quite manage to. Now it's going forward. It's a forward ball there. That's a good pass. They're going forward here. Are we keeping the same kit next season? Ball's played in. Oh, it's a great chance for them. We shouldn't be, mate. I mean, it is a bit of a surprise though, because I think it was a year ago, 2 days ago, that the kit come out last season. Because I remember talking about it. I don't know. Maybe it might get something at the end of this year. Sorry, end of this week. I wouldn't mind if we kept it, to be honest, because I haven't actually got the home shirt yet, to be honest. But I don't know. I mean, some teams do it. I mean, Brentford done it, didn't they? Not too long ago. But I don't know, mate. I'm a bit surprised nothing's really come out. Like I say, maybe when we're back in the UK, it might do. We'll see. But yeah, Shea plays a long ball up there. Flicked forward there. Up towards Taylor, who does manage to get to that. Fair play. Plays it across. Got the ball still. Ah, not a great pass. I think that was by McAtee, I think. Now they're on the break. Look how easy that is for them to get in behind there. It's a chance. It's a shot. Good save by Shea. That's a good save there from Shea. Got the ball again. Edge of the box. Play across over towards the right. Now it's played back again. Played across. Now they play it forward. Now they're going forward here on this right hand side. Chance again. Look how much space he's got on the edge of the box. It's a shot. Oh, it's way over the bar. Again, no, that's a good opportunity for them to extend their lead there. A lot of space was given there for them. Shea takes it short over towards Doughty, who is on the ball here. Let's play forward. Let's play back towards Francis Clark. Plays it across. We need a midfielder who just sits and wins the ball. Yeah, no, I totally agree, mate. Definitely need another CDM. 100%. Now Townsend plays it across. Nelson. Now Clark. That's played across. Francis Clark now plays the ball forward there to Chong. Good pass. Chong going forward here on this left-hand side. Go on, Chong. Forward plays it across. Oh, it's headed away. And I've got the ball again here. Just over 10 minutes to go of this game. Let's play across. Let's play forward. Doughty tries winning the ball, but they still got it. Now let's play back. Headed away. Headed away. I get it again. Oh, Johnson. Sorry, not Johnson. Taylor nearly got that. Headed away. Get the ball again. It's the second balls, man. That's played across over towards the right hand side. Block there from Doughty. And it will be a throw to them on this right hand side. Played forward. Long ball up there. A bit too much on it. Francis Clark will let that go. No, he won't. He'll keep it on. Plays it cross over towards Shea. Long ball up there from Shea. Get it away. Put the ball here. Back. That's played cross. over towards the left hand side. Still got the ball here. And now they play it back all the way to the keeper. Oh, again, Taylor nearly got that. Long ball up there. Headed away. Put across. Oh, they lose out. They try and play it forward there, but the referee blows up for a free kick to Luton there. So that is that. So that. Yeah, there we go. That. Cross. Over towards Francis Clark. Now plays it back towards Shea. Long ball up there from Shea. Headed away. Cross. Now they're going forward here. It's a second ball, so it will be a free kick to them there. 82 minutes in. Still 3-1. Again, they get on with it quickly. Or they go for an effort. It's not far away, but we will get that. Let's play back towards Shea. Long ball up there from Shea. Get it away. It's a ball made of lava because we don't seem to keep hold of the ball. Yeah, facts. Second ball, man. I remember a lot last season. That was our problem in the Premier League. You know, the second balls. Let's play the cross. They got it on the halfway line. The back cross over towards the left side. Let's play forward now. Let's play back. Let's play the cross over towards their centre backs. Let's play back here to keeper. He does play the ball long there. So the player tries to get past Doughty, but Doughty does well there. Good covering. Plays it back towards Shea, plays it forward. Now Clark. Cross over towards the goal scorer for us, Nelson. Doughty forward again. Nelson plays it across. Got the ball here on the right hand side. Going forward here, Chio. Well, at least it's not whitewashed. Yeah, facts. Put it away. Clark. Got the ball. It's a shot by Townsend, and it had a bit of a dip on it. Oh. I mean, we know he can score bangers. Remember that goal for Palace against Manchester City? Yeah, goal kick. There's number 37, Bateson. Whoever that is, been impressive in the last two games. Yes. I believe that's his number anyway. Yeah, long ball up there by their keeper. Get that. 36. He's number 36. Is that what you meant? Yeah, Bateson, that's what number he is. Let's play cross towards the right hand side. Now let's play back again. These fans are so annoying. To be fair, mate, I'll actually turn the sound down a little bit. So I can't really hear them, to be fair. I heard them earlier, but I said to turn them down a little bit more. So yeah, will be a throw to Luton here on this right hand side. Now Nelson doesn't quite manage to quite keep hold of the ball. And I've got it here on this left hand side. But the cross. Ball here. Blocked. Now Clark on the ball. Cross. Now straight back. Straight back there all the way to Shea. Now it will be a throw it to Luton. Doughty will be taking it. Yeah, 4 minutes to go plus potential added time. Yeah, man. You'd probably say this has been the worst game for us in pre-season if it does stay this way. Haven't seen Mengi. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that. I mean, yeah, it is an interesting one, isn't it? I mean, hopefully, mate, he's not gone. I mean, the last offers I see was obviously Nice, but they're putting in silly offers for me. So unless it's sort of like Osho's, I mean, Osho's is a bit different because he's out of contract and he obviously didn't accept the new one. But what I mean is, he's gone to a club that he hasn't been rumoured with. Obviously, I'm hoping not, but it's been weird how he hasn't been on the, at least the bench. I have to agree. It's what's going on there. But Luca's come on as well. And the ball's played forward here. Played across. Played away. Over towards the left-hand side. I mean, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm not comparing them as players. I just mean in the sense of, no one knew that Mengi was going to that team that he went to. That's what I'm saying is if he has gone, which I'm hoping, of course, he hasn't. But if he has, is it like that in the sense of it's a club that he hasn't been rumoured with? Because the last club I see is rumoured with is obviously Nice, but they were putting in silly offers. And even then, they were trying to, it was part of that West Ham trying to get that player. But I think they've got him now, or they're on the verge of getting him. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. He's already has a mistake in Osho. Yeah, I have to agree with that as well. I have to agree with that, definitely. He's gone where he need a proper centre back because today hasn't looked good. Now, again, I'd have to agree. I mean, I said earlier, we need at least a centre back anyway to be that Lockyer replacement, essentially. I don't think he's going to return as a player, unfortunately. But if he goes, then we need 2 centre backs for me. Not 1. We need 2 if he was to go. Again, I would just be very surprised if he has because he's just joined pretty much. I know it's been 1 season, but compared to a lot of other players, like obviously Osho and that, he's been here for 1 season. So it'd have to be a good, good offer for me if you to get rid of it, likes of him and players like that. But we are going forward here. Taylor on this right hand side. Now McAtee, Nelson. Oh, mate, them three have made a massive difference in this game. Honestly, we need to bin Woodrow off. Seriously, like respectfully, we need to bin him off because these 3 guys have been part of that goal, both goals that we've scored today. Like Woodrow's had an opportunity again, and he's done nothing. Let's just face it. So, yeah, man, Nelson with a brace. I mean, lovely. We love to see that. He's got to be in and around the team for me. I don't want to be loaning him out. My options would be obviously Elijah and Morris to start. I'd have Nelson and Taylor on the bench and McAtee because McAtee can play more as like a holding role. And that's the thing. Nelson's been doing that as well. Losing Sheffield United game really killed us, not going to lie. And Osho was at fault for that. We were at prime time. Yeah, us being favourites that day, wasn't it? Every time we're favourites, we are shocking. I mean, yeah, people have their mixed opinions on what game actually changed our season. I mean, I see why people say that Sheffield United game, definitely, because they were arguably one of the worst teams ever in the Premier League, after Derby. But I don't know, I still think it's that Bournemouth game for me, that away game, because you're 3-0 up and you just can't do that. Like, the way we played in the second half was awful. Well, we all know this, but, just the midfield was disjointed. It's crazy. Brentford too. Yeah, Brentford was, for me, Brentford was the nail in the coffin, like, definitely. Like, that was like, right, yeah, we're definitely going down now. Like, yeah, Bournemouth too is a mental blow, yeah, 100%. Better scoreline now, better this half, yeah, exactly, 100%. And it's them three. It's them three that have made a difference. McAtee, Taylor, and Nelson. You've got to have them around the team, or at least two of them. You know, I mean, yeah, man, you've got to. You've got to. I mean, Nelson was in and around the team last season. The worst I can see us doing with him is obviously loaning him out, which wouldn't be the end of the world. But I don't know, man. I've always said it with him. I've always said it ever since I see that youth game where it was Luton versus Birmingham and he scored like 3 or 4 goals. I'm like, this guy's good. Even in his debut when he come on in the Premier League against Palace, a few little nice dummies. He's very good with the ball at his feet. Very good technically, mate. I'd love to keep him in around the team, on the bench and stuff, like he was a lot last season. Alongside Paisold and Johnson and stuff. Mengi truly has gone. I'd be shocked. Yep, I'd 100% agree with that. Thomas Kaminsky said everyone was happy here. Apparently, Thomas. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. And it's like Rob Edwards said as well. We don't have to sell. So for me, it has. If he has gone, obviously, I'm not saying I don't want him to. Of course. Oh, Nelson. Oh, he could have had a hat trick, mate. He's on fire, mate. But yeah, as I was saying, like it had to be a good offer, if that's the case. Oh, nearly 3-1. I know. Nelson doesn't take up space for registration, so it wouldn't make sense to send him on loan. Yeah, true, actually. True. Oh, mate. Oh, that's crazy. But yeah, corner, Doughty. Probably going to be the last chance of the game. We're in the 92nd minute. Ball's played in towards the back. Oh, it's cleared away. And I think that might be it, to be honest. Yeah, Chio's running to the back towards Shea. If Greaves for that much, they were trying to put Greaves and that at 20 million. Mengi's 25. If facts, I've been saying the same thing myself. 100%. 100%, bro. Totally agree with that. I've been saying that myself. And I even said it live on YouTube as well. 25 at least. If you're telling me whole cities, who didn't even get in the playoffs at 20 million, come on, man. Totally agree. But that is it, guys. That is it. We lost another pre-season. But again, a lot to learn, really, innit? A lot to learn in this game. And yeah, I will get into that now. So yeah, Luton have lost 3-2. A second loss in pre-season. And yeah, there's still a lot that we've learned in this game. We need at least 2 more midfielders for me. A centre back, maybe potentially 2, because Mengi ain't been in and around the team, which has been interesting. Hopefully, he's not on his way out. Rob Edwards said a couple of weeks ago we don't need to sell players. So to me, that says, if we do, if we have sold him, it had to be for a decent price. 25 million at least. If you're telling me whole City's centre backs are 20 million. Mengi's definitely 25. And yeah, but the players, positives, when the players come on, i.e. Nelson, McAtee and Taylor, all made a difference. And yeah, you got to have Nelson in and around the team. Obviously, he was on the bench a lot last season in the Premier League, got his debut against Palace. Taylor, we know the potential. A lot of us wanted to see him in the Prem. And McAtee was very influential. So for me, you've got to keep them. Woodrow, you've got to move him on for me. So yeah, there's that really. When it comes to that. So that's my thoughts really on the game as a whole, really, to be honest. Steven says, good run out, lads. Yeah, it weren't as bad as it could have been in the end. Big up to Oliver, says, good stream, mate, in a bit. Yeah, big up to yourself, mate. Big up to yourself for tuning in. And yeah, man, big up to everyone that's tuned in on both YouTube and TikTok. Much appreciated. Obviously, do smash a like over on YouTube if you haven't already. And obviously, do drop me a follow on TikTok if you haven't already as well. And yeah, man, vice versa. Follow me on both if you haven't already. And there will be a short out later. So make sure you do check that out. And yeah, any news comes out, I'll obviously do videos on that. But that's all it really is at the moment. And obviously, if they do show the game again, we'll go live on TikTok and YouTube again. But yeah, it's telling me my phone's low. So on that note, I need to go, really. So yeah, big up to everyone that tuned in. Spencer says, take care all. Yeah, big up to everyone. Like I say, smash a like if you haven't already, all of that. And yeah, guys, I will see you lot next time. So big up to yourselves, guys. Take care. Peace.